In this video, I want to talk about why most investors miss out on millions of gains without even realizing it. It may be you watching this video. If you are having your stock portfolio, you have a good performance, a pretty average performance, let's say 10, 12%, and you think it's good enough. And actually, if you're in this situation, you miss out on the potential to really make a difference if you make 20% per year. There are plenty of people that have a performance of roughly 10% per year, sometimes less, sometimes they are making 5, 6% per year, and they don't know how to outperform the market. They miss out on the gains because they just don't know what they don't know. It may be you watching this video, and for example, if you have a portfolio of $500,000 over 10 years, if you make 10% per year, it will get you to $1.3 million. But if you had the tools and the knowledge to generate alpha, find better opportunities in the market, avoid mistakes, avoid traps, if you would have made 20% per year over 10 years, the result is $3.1 million. There is a $1.8 million gap just because of your lack of outperformance, because you don't know how to make 20% per year. The cost of inaction, the cost of not doing 20%, is literally $2 million for a portfolio of $500,000. If your portfolio is less than this, more than this, you have to adjust it, okay? And in this video, I want to give you the tools so that you can bridge this gap, okay? In case this is your first video from this channel, welcome. My name is Christophe Noor. I've been investing in the stock market for almost a decade now, and I have achieved a performance of 25% per year. I have a coaching program where I help people outperform the market, improve their performance, exactly there. Most people come to me and they say, I don't outperform the market. I've been investing for many years, but I want to avoid the value traps. I want to improve the performance. I want to improve my analytical skills. I want to find the next golden opportunity. I want to make 20% per year. Okay, where do we start? And this is what I've done for almost a decade. And if you have the right tools and the right knowledge, the right framework, you can outperform the market. Okay, making roughly 20% per year. First one, these people that are underperforming the market or not having enough gains, they focus on stock tips, not on process or compounding math. By the way, if you want to become a better investor and improve your performance, I have a coaching program. It gives you the exact method I've used to generate 25% per year for almost a decade. More on that at the end of the video. They look on the internet, they read articles, they watch YouTube videos, and they invest. And this is the only knowledge they have. I'm telling you, this is vastly underappreciating the finance world, investing world. If your stock picking is about watching a video on YouTube and investing, you're not picking stocks. You are borrowing confidence, and it's not like this that you will make 20% per year. I can guarantee this, because you don't know what you're doing if you are borrowing conviction, okay? If you don't know where to start, where to do the analysis. Also, these people, they don't track the performance versus what is possible. This small formula I have here, the calculation I have here, very few people are doing this. In other words, do you know your performance? Do you know what your annual performance is for all the investing years? Most people don't know this. So you have brokers that show you your annual performance, or you have to calculate it on an Excel file, on a spreadsheet. Any spreadsheet would do the work. Take into account all the gains, all the losses, etc., and you make your annual gains. If you don't track your performance, you don't know if you are doing a good job or not. And what is tracked can be improved. What is not tracked cannot be improved. Maybe you are doing a very bad job, but you don't know it. You think you're doing okay, but actually the results are very poor, underperforming the market, wasting your time. So please track your performance and take into account what is possible. What if you had avoided the traps? What if you had sidestepped one or two mistakes, you would have improved the performance by 2 or 3%. Okay, what is this dollar amount? What if you increase your performance by 2% because you sidestep the trap? Okay, that's very important. And some people fall into traps because they don't know what they're doing or they don't have the tools. And I have an accounting degree, a master's degree in accounting. I've gone to the business school. I have international licenses, investing licenses. So I know how to sidestep traps. Okay, I know tricky accountings. I know some tricks, some shenanigans. But most people don't have the time because this is not your job. Okay, if you are a lawyer, an accountant, software developer, it's not your job to do this. So maybe you don't know how to sidestep the trap. But I mean, there is a way to learn, okay, if you have the tools. 3, they don't calculate their personal opportunity costs here. That's their difference, the $1.8 million gap. They often sell winners too early or size them too small. Position sizing for your portfolio is extremely important. When you bet on a stock, you invest in a stock, if you are right and the stock allocation is 1%, it would not move the needle at all. It will not move the needle at all. It will not make any difference. You have to bet and size accordingly. So the first fix for you is you need a framework that maximizes compounders, great quality companies, and avoid the traps. And 2, you must track your alpha and audit your mistakes. At the end of the year, you have your performance from your broker or your spreadsheet, and you say, okay, what can I improve? What were all the traps, all the mistakes, so I don't make them again? And if you just apply these 2 things, you will improve your performance and you will know what you're doing. This is how you improve your performance in the long term. If you like this content and you want to go deeper, I have a coaching program. In this program, you will learn my strategy to generate 25% annual returns. You will learn how to find winning opportunities. You will learn how to properly value any stock, when to buy, when to sell, so that you can build a strong portfolio filled with great companies. Additionally, inside this coaching program, you will have access to an exclusive community of like-minded investors, and also you will have my personalized guidance to reach your investing goals. Click the first link in the description to get more information. You will get a video that explains how everything works completely for free. No need for your email address, just click the link in the description and I'll see you on the other side.